What's going on, Big Blue Nation? Sports fans all over the world. Welcome to That's on Giants. I'm your host, Shakes. I got the boys with me, Ghostdog and LRP.
Chip.
And yeah, we back out here, man. We back out here.
Mm,
Because it's a
mm,
beautiful day in the
mm.
neighborhood. It's a
Oh,
beautiful day in
happy
the
day,
neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers.
Uh,
All that.
yeah,
Word up.
yeah, I'm saying. Like, bro, come on,
Free at
man. Finally.
last. Free at last. Good God
Finally.
Almighty. Free at last, Shakes. Now we can finally begin, right? Now that we have exercised the demons. Well, one of them is out the building. Another one is still lingering. But before we get into all that, man, for sure, man, take it away, Shakes, man. What you got to say to the audience right now?
So first off, you listening right now, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
All
And
that.
as well as Shakes Montana Entertainment on YouTube, as well as Ghost Dog. Shout out your
Ghost
joint real
Dogs
quick.
Big Talk. You already know what time it is, man. If you haven't done so already,
Ghost Dog Big
make
Talk.
sure you go on over there to Ghost Dogs Big Talk. That is Ghost with a zero. Hit that subscribe for your boy. A little lackadaisy right now with the content, but we're gonna pick it up here real soon, man. It's been a little bit of a hiatus here, a little bit of a strike, right? Impromptu
Word up,
Shakes, if
bro.
I may say
Yeah,
so.
man.
Just
Yeah,
the
man. Without
stink
a
on
doubt.
this organization, I just cannot begin to fathom nor explain. But we're gonna try our best, Giants faithful. Starting off, man, Brian Daboll out the building for the sake of New Jack City Dart. Shakes, 7 games, 4 concussion protocols. Those are the numbers. We had to save that young man from that dude. Make no mistake about it. Brian Dable had to go a while ago now, let alone after Jackson Dart then got drafted after we moved up to get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, we got the future in the building. Thank you, Jesus. Brian Dable is out the building.
So I gotta go back to I can't even say that word, bro. But you know the history and shit, the revisionist or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? But
mm,
yeah,
mm.
I'm saying I gotta go back to that history, and I'm like, yo, the last time we had probably did a show, we were talking about Jackson Dart being thrown in. You know what I mean? This was the mistake that I didn't want them to do. And it
Ran
wasn't
into the
because I
ground.
didn't believe in the kid's talent. You know what I'm
Know what I
saying?
mean?
It wasn't because of that. It wasn't because I didn't believe in his talent, because I was the only one marching the band of, you know what I'm saying? When we don't need no Shador, get Jackson Dart.
You
You know what I'm saying?
was. You was.
So so it was never about the talent, bro. It was about the guy that was teaching him. Now, had it been a McVay and he said, "Yeah,
The
Dart is ready to go
sensei.
out there." You know what I'm saying? Dart ready to go out there now. I believe in him. I would believe too. But this guy, Dafold, as I called him, I was just scared. I was just afraid of this coach ruining my quarterback before he even got to settle in the NFL.
He
My
might
boy
have
Dart,
Shakes, and I'm knocking on wood. Pause,
no, he has. He
because
has, but
yo,
my boy Dart is not used to losing. He's not used to having inept coaches. So from college, he always had coaches that helped him progress. But Defoe, and shout outs to Mosley, Shake Squad. But
Mosley salute.
to have this coach put his imprint on my quarterback. I just wasn't with it. I was afraid. I didn't want
Got
him to
his
be.
paws all over him, man. Paws,
Yeah,
just
man.
man.
I was just afraid for it, bro. I didn't want this to happen.
Feel like
And
Jackson Dart needs a
just
bath. Maybe burn some incense or some sage or
no,
something.
for
It's
real.
crazy.
And the main thing, right? And I'm gonna just this gonna resonate for all the hardcore Giant fans and maybe not the young ones. Yeah, I mean, because they probably don't really remember. But if Dart played the way he played in these games, which was good, which was good, but we all know Coughlin would have been on his ass. Why would Coughlin have been
Ass.
on his ass? Why? Why would Coughlin be on his ass?
Ball
You
security. Ball security.
that's one.
2 words.
That's one. That's one.
Oh, well,
Another one.
slide and make sure you're not like, putting yourself in harm's way.
There you go.
He never liked that.
There you
He
go.
never liked that.
There you go. There you go. You gotta protect yourself. And you are the franchise is in your hands, bro. It's on your back now. So if you get hurt, we're done. So you have to
It's a
protect yourself,
problem.
and not even just you're done. We're looking for the future of our team. So you sitting there being Braveheart, and you go out there and you diving and doing all this other stuff, and stiff arming and smacking people helmets with your throwing hand,
Hero ball, bro. Trying to save
bro.
Brian Daboll's
That that would
position. Come
never
on, man.
fly. That would never fly with Coughlin, bro. Never
Never ever.
fly. So for a coach to be like, I don't care. I don't want to take that away from him. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I want him to
So
be him.
now
That's
he
what he was
gets
saying,
this.
right?
That's what got him fired. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
That's what the fuck got him
yeah.
fired.
That's what he said. I don't want him to
He's not even
not be
protecting his
him.
quarterback.
Just straight throwing him out there as a
Hmm.
sacrifice.
Go ahead.
Crazy.
Yo, Bomani Jones. And let me go ahead and give a proper. What's up, Ghost? What up, Shakes?
What's going on, man? What's good, LRP? You already know.
Already settled, man.
GG. What
Yo,
it do,
Bomani
man?
Jones. Man, ain't shit. Just, yo, I got a lot to say. Got a lot to say. I'm going to be patient and I'm going to flow. I'm going to go with the flow. But, man, I got a lot to say. But anyway, Bomani Jones used a hell of an analogy of a rental car. Said that Daboll was using Dart as a rental car. And the Giants was like, nah, you gonna have to bring that car back. You sitting up there hitting bumps and all this shit because you trying to save something. It was like, man, you gonna fuck our car up.
Return the
If you
keys.
don't
Yep. You gonna
return the
mess the
keys.
suspension up, all that.
All that
Yep.
shit. I thought that was perfect. I was like, yo, that's brilliant right there. But Bomani Jones is dope anyway. But yeah, man. Fucking Giants family did it. Should have did this shit week 2.
Long overdue, bro. It
Long
should have never
overdue.
even gotten to this far, really.
Real.
Should have never gotten
Bowen
this
should
far.
be right with his ass. I'm mad that his ass ain't gone yet, but we'll see about that.
It's only going to be a matter of time, bro. I'm going to give him like maybe 2 more games with Kafka before they just really start fully cleansing things out. Because he cannot continue to be the defensive coordinator for this team. He just can't, bro. You got Deontay Banks out there looking crazy. Thin at linebackers. You got no names out there that can't make no tackles or nothing. You got Pat said it during the game, bro. Why you got the league's leading sack leader, right?
Coverage.
Out in coverage.
I was done when I saw that shit, bro. I think I was
Make
so
that
livid.
make sense to me, bro.
I was so livid. And the play that he
What?
was on, you know what I mean? I was like, oh man, I wanted to turn this shit off. I was like, I think I turned it on Three's Company for a second, just out of like frustration and agitation. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. And I turned it, but and I ended up turning it back. But I was just like, I was so fucking mad, man. I was like, damn, why the hell would you do that? And then Flott sitting up there instead of wrapping up, like, nah, I ain't gonna wrap up. I'm just gonna forearm the shit out of my own dude.
Terrible.
This shit's terrible, bro. How you doing that week 9? How you doing that week 9, man? And you don't even know
I
that
hear y'all.
when the ball hit the pylon, You don't even know that that's a bad thing. How do you?
Said,
That's
bro. It's
come
only a
on,
matter
man.
of time, LRP. Shane Bones, it's
I
only a matter
don't
of time. He
I
another
don't
dead man
agree.
walking.
Special teams coach too.
I don't
Fucking
agree that
Gilligan kicking
he's
back
going
to back.
anywhere.
Fucking huh?
I don't agree that he's going anywhere this season. Like
Ooh,
Oh, so you
he
think they're gonna wait it out to
yeah,
the end?
they gonna wait to the end, bro. Cause
They got rid of the head. Why not the rest?
who's gonna fill in for defensive coordinator if they get rid of him too?
I
Like it's
feel
just
first
you.
of
too
all,
much
It
change,
would
bro.
have been what's his name, but he not here no more. Old boy, the
Patterson.
DBs. Yeah, yep,
No,
Patterson.
not
No,
Patterson.
not Patterson. Old boy with the
You said
DBs. He's
DB's
somewhere else
coach.
now.
Jerome
Yeah, I forget his name. Jerome.
Henderson.
Yep, it would have been
Henderson.
him.
Jerome Anderson, he an
Brian
Indy.
Cox.
But
Brian Cox, bro. Brian Cox sitting right there.
Mm.
Brian Cox can be the DC.
he is in the building. He is in the building.
Just get rid of this motherfucker, man. Ain't no
So
reason for him to
yeah,
be
He
there.
is
Shane
in
gotta
the
go.
building.
Yo, I
He
looked at
is
the
in the
Shane
staff
Bo
building.
last
gotta
night.
go. Yes,
I
sir.
looked at the staff last night, yo, like who can replace this motherfucker? I
Who
said, Brian
who
Cox
can
sitting
be
right
the
there.
interims across the board? LRP was
You
on
know
his
they're not
homework
gonna do
last
that,
night.
bro. It's gonna be
Yo,
that's too much.
Crazy.
That's too much. That's too
Yeah,
much
it's a lot.
turnover, bro. They're not gonna
nah,
do
But
that,
fuck
they
bro.
that.
have to those shakes. They
Fuck
got to
that.
do
Brian
something,
Cox,
bro.
old school, bro. Brian Cox will get him
Nah,
straight. He'll just go out there and
hey,
just say
I
real
ain't mad
talking
at it.
shit.
I ain't mad at Brian Pause. I ain't mad at him. No, I'm not though. I'm not. I'm not. But I don't think the Giants do that, bro. But here's my thing, bro. Now it's like it's all on Kafka now, right? Because like, how are they going to play for him now? Yeah, I mean, like, is they gonna try to run through walls for him, and they gonna try to get him a job, or they just gonna be like, yeah, man, another guy needs to get the fuck up out of here too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's gonna be how the players respond to this, man. It's this is
I was going to ask you, LRP, if I may. You saw him coach at the Senior Bowl. Could
Mm-hmm.
you like break it down a little bit, like of your experience and what you saw on the field? I mean, like, granted, they are college players. I get it.
Right.
However, you know,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And I told you I wanted the interim life. This is what I wanted. I wanted to live the interim life. And I'm glad that we finally here. But what I saw at the Senior Bowl was him engaging, orchestrating the orchestra. For real. He was in tune. You could tell people responding. It was energetic practices every day. You know what I mean? It was fruitful. People got in a circle, got after it. You know what I mean? And he was meeting with people. He was all across the field, moving from this group to that group to this group to that group, handling. You know what I mean?
okay,
Handling. And that's
okay.
that's what I saw. And that's ever since the season started, I was like, if Daboll
Worst come to worst.
lays an egg, that's why I've been saying, yo, give it to Gafka, because I seen how his practice, how he runs a practice for 5 days straight. You know what I mean? And he was on it. He was on it, man. Moving from this, people were growing, people were learning. Even, and folks, and not the sidebar, but people are killing Dylan Gabriel, man. And I just had to get on. I'm glad you guys let me speak on this, but Dylan Gabriel is a nice ass quarterback, bro. He is getting. This is what you see from when people lose confidence, because the daggone world and social media are constantly on this dude. You know what I mean? So the performance is definitely going to be something. But Kevin Stefanski watched this dude all week too, just like Gafka watched Dart all week. You know what I mean? He saw the maturation. He saw what he can handle, what he can add on, and he was proven true to the game when he did it. So I just little quick sidebar. Dylan, the world, America, y'all need to chill on Dylan Gabriel. Shador Sanders is nice too. I can't wait to see him play. I cannot wait to see him play. But that boy is nice too. You know what I mean? You don't got to shit on
His height is
Dylan.
starting to be a problem though, LRP. A little bit. The height is a little.
bro. I was
a little
letting him
problem,
finish, bro.
LRP. It is.
I
I
was
need to
letting him
chill
finish,
on
bro.
Dylan Gabriel,
but I got to though, LRP. My bad, but it's
I
just
was
the
letting
height,
him
man.
finish.
Because the boy could ball, but it's just because I seen him at Oregon a couple games, man. So I know what you mean. That
Bro,
height is a problem though, and I'm a
bro.
Shador fan, so I want that one.
I'm a
I
fan
want
of
him to get
both.
his
On
chance.
I'm a
on
fan of
Yeah,
both of them.
everything,
and it sucks that the
on
NFL is where it's
everything,
at,
bro.
spitting out these quarterbacks. But
Yeah.
yeah, you got
I
it.
want to see Shador and Dylan Gabriel. Look, I don't want to knock the kid to build up somebody else. That's not what I do.
But
But
that's all I'm saying.
but
That right
right,
there.
right, right, right. But yeah, I'm saying, not to say that Dylan Gabriel is not a good quarterback, but he's a backup, bro. He's a fucking backup, bro. It's like I said with Daniel Jones all those years
Mm.
ago. I'm saying the same thing with this kid, bro. And let's not, you know what I'm saying? He's a career backup, bro. And they trying to force this kid. This is what I don't like about it. You know what I'm saying? They trying to force this kid to block out Shador, bro. They don't want that circus, bro. And to me, you're making it a bigger circus by doing this, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Like now all you got is
Should have
like
never
soon
drafted
as
either or.
yo,
One
feel
or the
feel me?
other. I don't know
Like
what they was doing.
soon as Dylan Gabriel have a 3 interception, 4 interception game, do you know the Wolves is coming out? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
The Wolves
Oh yeah.
is
Most
coming out.
definitely.
You know what I mean? Where is your door? Where
Oh,
I'm saying where's your door now? And I know they waiting, they salivating. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, I'm saying you putting this kid. Not only are you fucking up one kid, you're fucking up two kids, bro. Because you putting this kid on the spot to make sure that he's damn near perfect, where he is trying to develop and learn the fucking game. And yeah, I mean, and then you got this kid on the bench that everybody is lobbying for and want to see. And shout outs to Max B for being home. You know what I'm saying? Max B went to the
Yeah,
game
Max B.
yesterday. You know what I mean? And
Welcome
shook
back home.
Shador hands and says, "Yo, I'm waiting to see you, Shador, just like everybody else is." So this is what I'm trying to say, man. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm trying to say, man. It's already you making it a circus already. So you sitting there trying to shun this kid from getting his time out there when we all know that he should have got his opportunity way before Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, I mean, and that was
Oh
even
yeah.
before the draft and
Yeah.
even going into this process now. Yeah, I'm saying Shador definitely should have got. Here's my thing. And even in the preseason, they gave Shador the shot first. They didn't give Dylan Gabriel the shot first. What was he hurt or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah,
I think he
nah.
had like a didn't he have like a side or a bleep or something?
He had a something.
Was
He
it
had a
like a
something.
soft tissue something? Something like that,
He
right?
had a something.
Don't get
That's
me
what he had.
wrong.
He had a
Don't
something.
get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure.
Truthfully, I don't know. I could have sworn I heard something, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And he probably did. They probably did
Yeah,
put something
you
out
got
there
me.
that was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because right in week one, he was there, wasn't he? He was there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit, man. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is some bullshit. But going back to this Dable guy, man. Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah,
this.
yeah. So getting sorry about the sidebar, but yeah, to answer your question, Ghost, I do have confidence in Gafka. I'm glad that hopefully he'll do something, you know what I mean, he'll bring or he'll have like a second round book, you know what I mean, in his backpack ready to
Yeah,
go. You know what I'm
there you
saying?
go.
That's what I'm hoping.
Something that
I'm
he been
hoping
doing
that
in
you
the
had a second
secret.
round book,
I hear
bro.
you.
For
I
real.
hear
Don't you
you.
just, you know what I mean, go off and be like, yo, man, shit, I ain't got my rhymes with me. You don't want to be like kid showing up at the party without your raps, bro. Show
Nope.
up this week with your raps, get your rhyme book, not his, and do the damn thing because he has experience in, you know, managing and being able to pay attention to certain groups at certain times and all that. At this level
Okay.
remains to be seen as far as success, but I have confidence until I don't.
Now
I agree.
on
I
this
I
little
do as well. I
slide
got a
right.
feeling it's gonna be a lot different with him.
Now on this slide here, my boy Ghost Dog did all the work production wise, man. Shout out to my boy Ghost Dog. But you know what I mean, he's asking who's next and shit
Thank
on
you.
some Goldberg shit. You know what I'm saying? No problem. Who's next? And I want to ask this off of this slide because I think most of us was in agreement that Sean Shane, if we want to get his name right, you know
Shang
what I'm
Tsung.
saying?
Hey,
Yeah, I
Sean.
mean,
Hey,
if we
Sean.
want to get his name right, you know what I mean? We kind of in agreement. It wasn't his fault, bro. I think even the Aboriginal sports when we do the morning shows, we all really pointing the finger at the coach and not the really too much of the GM. Back up off the GM. It's that motherfucker. He stank. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
got a couple
uh,
blemishes though.
he do,
I gotta throw that in there.
but he
Shakes.
The roster, bro, the talent on this
I
team,
hear
bro,
you.
is undeniable, bro.
But if you was to
And
put them on the
that's still him.
scales,
Go ahead, what's you say?
that's all I'm asking. Well, if you were to put the roster talent and what the blemishes are on the scale,
Mm.
which one would outweigh the other? Is what
Damn,
I'm
that's
asking.
a bad visual aid, Ghost.
Isn't
I
it?
don't
We gotta
I don't
use
It's
think
something
so,
else.
bro.
horrible. Because you also got to take this
Well,
into account, though, before we continue. He brought Daboll here. He's the reason why there's bad coaching in the building. You understand? And I'm not saying I want his head on the platter. What I'm saying is, if he's gone, I'm not going to be crying about it. It's just something to think about. But the floor is yours, gentlemen.
Go
I
ahead,
was
Shay.
gonna be like, nah, bro. Like I was really like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Because the roster, the way it is to me, I'm a creature of like, what have you done for me lately, right?
Much
And
improved.
so, yeah, and I'm looking at this roster and it's blinding me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it's blinding me because I'm like, man, there's so much talent on this team, and it's because of Shane. But then when I was about to uh protect him and back him up, pause, you know what I'm saying? I then thought about 26. And I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
26, man.
You know what I'm saying? It almost slipped my fucking mind, and he's playing right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I get you. All right, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Still, I just feel like he's not the blame, and I don't want him out of here. I give him another chance, but they seem
Oh,
like, because from what I'm hearing, they like he's gonna lead the charge in the next head coaching search. So if that's the case, he's going to be here. So we'll see. But yeah, to me it looks like he's safe. Yeah, I mean, so you say who's next, and
so
it looks like Sean on his list. But that guy up there, that they put the organization on his back for the rest of the season. That guy on the top right there. Oh no, that's Shane
Oh,
Bone Bum ass.
no, that's Shane
No,
Bowen.
where
He got to go.
Kafka.
So I said,
Yeah,
who's
I mean,
next? Kafka ain't going
he
nowhere.
yeah, Shane Bone definitely. Yeah, I mean, put that tomato right there on. I think he just got this season, bro, and I think he's gonna be out of here too.
Yeah, he's done. He's finito.
so here's my thing, and I get what everybody's saying. And I think shoot, you guys are save the best for last, I guess. Because everybody has covered this today. And shouts out to all the creators, content creators, giant community that have been keeping me informed. So I appreciate it.
Facts.
For real, and specifically and especially Aboriginal Sports Network. Man, y'all doing y'all thing, and I've been watching and listening, keeping me informed, and all that. But here's my thing: I called him Shane Sean ever since Barkley.
Your soul is mine.
You know what I'm saying? The dude stole souls, bro. So I called him Shane Sean. After this past draft, this past offseason, I called him Joe. I called him Joe because you got to give credit where credit is due. The man stood in front of people last year. Now, everybody stands in front of the podium and lies and bullshits. America's full of shit. We all know that, right? But this dude, he did stand in front of people, in front of the pressers, and this, that, and the third. Not in so many words, but kind of officially admitted to making a mistake. Made a mistake on Daniel Jones, made a mistake on Barkley. You know what I mean? And he laid on the sword for that. He was like, I got to do better. Based off of the last draft and the talent that he's curated, I would say that that's a learned behavior. You know what I mean? Someone truly showing actions through their mistakes to say, I'm not going to do that again. Those were huge, huge, huge mistakes. And I agree with Perry, set us back. You know what I'm saying? However, it is definitely, I heard someone say it earlier today, it's harder to find a good GM, than it is
And it is a head coach.
you know what I mean? And
Ain't
I
that the
agree with
truth?
that. That's very true. You know what I mean? And it seems like this dude has learned from his mistakes, as far as I know. And the talent that he
Quick
does
question
have,
though,
go ahead.
just to play devil's advocate. Let's just say for chance, Chef Shane, as I once upon a time called him, right? Because there was a time there where he was cooking LRP, some of these draft picks. However, if he does get his walking papers, and I do understand it's a big if, what about his co-GM? What's his name? You don't think he could fill those shoes?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it
Brandon.
Brandon Brown, right?
Is it
Brandon
Brandon
Brown, I
Brown?
think.
Yeah, Brandon Brown. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, you know what I mean? Coming from the Eagles franchise, you know what I mean? They shoot, look what old boy still
Howard
doing.
Roseman, no,
You know
yeah,
what I
still
mean?
doing it.
Yeah,
Crazy,
so
bro.
he's coming from that
Adding
school of
depth to that
thought.
team. Crazy.
Indeed, like depth you don't even need. And a part of me is hoping, you know what I mean, uh, a big middle finger to ESPN and Disney because I refuse, and y'all know how I am about boycotting. I haven't been back to social media since, so you know how I feel about that. When you do something crazy and it's not right and it's unjust, I'm out. So I can't watch the game um, tonight, so I don't know what's going on. But they just picked up somebody that they didn't need. So I was kind of hoping that it'd be one of those replays from when they got Vic and they got this person, they got that person. Here it's like a super team, and they end up losing, just like
Losing, yeah. They did a few
they,
years back when they had Nnamdi Asamoah. Was it Asamoah when
yeah,
they
yeah.
with the Victor Cruz made him
So
look
that
silly that day. I
yeah, that
remember.
Howie Roseman stuff, you know what I mean? It's all fine and dandy as far as splash players and look who they got and look who they got. But you also need a coach to put that all together. So as you're playing devil's advocate, I definitely think Brandon can do some things too, and he can step into that role. Whether or not the Giants front office want to do that, I don't know. That was back in my mind type stuff, but one of those things that man, they ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? I don't know
No,
why,
yeah. They
but
should.
and
I mean, not
they
that they should,
should.
but what I'm saying is if, obviously. Yeah, no, of course, man. And then,
Why not take a look, right? You know what I mean? But
right.
I think here's what I
Right,
think
man.
though. I can't, and I heard a lot of people talk about the roster today. A second draft, this, that, and the third. You got Neil, you got Hyatt, you got the late draft picks. Tracy's not looking. He immediately almost lost his. Immediately lost his starting job
Weird,
to
man. 1,500
Scatterbo.
yards all purpose last year. And then all of a sudden he just fell to the wayside. Like, what?
Right.
And
You know what
hopefully
I would
Kraft
constitute that
changes
to?
things up, though. Well, he
Right.
won't be here next year. So,
Yeah, I doubt if any of these people will be here, but I think the problem is I truly think that the problem was just the coaching because players, and I said this for years, players disappeared under this regime.
Neil,
Players that we know
Banks,
that were good.
know what I mean?
Seriously,
Who
we
else?
knew that we were
Hyatt,
good. I'm not the best scouter, or you know
Jordan
what I mean.
Riley. Where did he go? Well, I thought we were supposed to have these DTs plugged up. Like, what's going on here? You're right.
Yeah, Jordan Riley. I mean,
Coaching
the mistakes that they made from the 95 to the 53, you know what
bugging.
I mean? You got rid of Chapman, which was, I mean, even when
Another
you
one.
toyed with that
And you could have had
formation
him
in the
as a dual threat
preseason,
with the fullback situation. Like, what are we talking about here? Can you imagine a Scatterbo behind an Elijah Chapman leading the way, setting up blocks deep in the second levels of the defense? What are we talking about here?
they were doing that in the preseason.
Yeah.
And then they let him go.
Let him go. I don't know,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? With that
It's
exotic
just so crazy.
formations, this, that, and the third. It's so it's a lot of coaching. I mean, you look at Banks. Banks was a man corner in Maryland. You know what I mean? Banks was a good man corner.
Let me tell you something about that situation, NLRP. I remember the flashes that I've seen out of that young man in his rookie year when he was underneath a Wink Martindale defense. And he literally faded into obscurity since.
Right. They got rid of Simmons. They asked him if he had a plan. He
He's
didn't.
still out there
They got rid
too.
of Simmons. Simmons could have been right there. We got linebacker trouble. You let go of Trace Ford, which was a beast in Oklahoma. He gave you solid reps. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what
He
happens
was
in
doing his
practice.
thing preseason.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know what
was a
happens
little
in
bit.
practice. But what I'm saying is that what I do know when individuals get, and I'm not talking about the guys on the screen, I'm not talking about the NFL, I'm talking about people in general. It's a certain natural, innate human behavior that when you get to a certain level, you start to feel yourself and you stop listening. You stop listening because based off, and why would you? It's a natural cycle, right? Why would you listen to anybody if you got where you got by yourself doing your thing, this, that, and the third, your brains, your hard work, your blood, your sweat, your tears? Why would you listen? It takes a certain individual to be able to be humble and self-reflect and get to this level and still listen. These people stop listening. There's no reason why Neil can't get a shirt, but you keeping up a spot. There's no reason why you keep
Been a
bringing
healthy
up and
scratch
down
since the season
Humphreys.
started.
Healthy
Crazy.
scratch based off of a comment that somebody else made. Troy Aikman sat there and first off, he called out the wrong person in that Monday night game or whatever, or that one preseason game, and was talking about Evan Neal and his maturation process and how it hasn't happened yet. That was bullshit, and he was wrong. Evan Neal has absolutely been playing well at guard. I saw it. Everybody saw it. He didn't
Yep.
have to move his feet so much. It was fixed, and then he goes and he disappears.
And once he put his paws on people in the run play, in the run game, it got a little different up the middle for a little bit. Yeah, it did.
So I fully
I don't
believe
know,
that the
man.
reason why these guys haven't reached the pinnacle of their talent is because of who was running them and who was scheming them up, positions that these coaches were putting them in. I completely disagree. Turbo, shout out to Mosley. But don't, thank you. Like,
Where is Turbo? Why is he still not been lifted from the practice squad?
who the fuck knows?
What is going on here, bro? Jesus. In the name of the blood. Finally, though, maybe things are going to be on the up and up now. Now that Daboll has left the building.
Hopefully, man, we gonna see. We gonna see how this goes. Thank y'all for holding it down. Damn laptop died and shit. But shout outs to everybody in
Yeah.
the comment section. Yeah, man. We see y'all. Y'all going crazy in the comment section. Put some of y'all comments up.
Hey, Mets, we'll let
So
you up in maybe a little bit later towards the later half.
yeah, I
We
got you,
got you
Matt.
though. We
I'm gonna
got you.
link you, bro. Yeah, man. Shout outs to Iman Perry.
Yeah, I mean,
Of course,
Iman,
you
Mosley.
salute. Yeah, you're
shouts
right.
out
And
Iman. You
anytime,
bring in Tracy.
that's another thing. Haya says something that Daboll didn't like. Tracy says something Daboll didn't. Yo, it's like, God forbid you have a. You know what? Didn't Xavier McKinney that last year said something slick, and he got his walking papers, and look where he at right now. Oh my
That's what I'm saying.
God.
Like you draft a running back in Tracy who's a conformed wide receiver, or you know what I mean, changed from being a wide receiver. You barely use him in the passing game. Right. It doesn't make sense. None of the stuff that they do makes sense, and they try to reinvent the wheel. And he's been doing that, and that's why he got his walking papers. I feel nothing. You sat there, and I told y'all. I told my mother, love my mother. He called me
Mm.
after week 2, after the Dallas game. Took my kids. It was a great time. First time in Jerry's world. It was a wonderful time. Wonderful time with my kids. Hate the football game. Wonderful time with the family though. But she called me the day after. I said, I saw it with my own eyes. I said, Ma, I don't care what happens for the rest of the season. Until that dude is the head coach, we ain't going nowhere. They need to fire. She asked me, so what's the problem? I said, the problem is him. Until they fire him, we will always have problems. That's the solution. That's all I can
Straight
give you.
like
That's
that.
all I'm going to say. Straight like that. That is
Straight,
it.
straight
Period.
like that.
She called me after the Denver Broncos. Well, no, what was the game that we won after? I think it was the Eagles. She called me
Yeah,
after
the
we beat
Thursday
the
night.
Eagles.
No,
I
wait
said,
a minute.
well,
Wait, it was the Chargers or the Eagles?
I think it was the Chargers.
Right
Yeah,
before
I think it was the
Denver?
Chargers. Yeah, I think it
You
was the
talking about right before
Chargers.
Denver? It was the Chargers?
Yeah,
Okay,
it
okay.
was the Chargers, right? So when she called me after that game, she was like, "Don't you feel better? You beat the Chargers. You guys wasn't slated to win that one." I was like, "Man, it don't matter." I said, "Yeah, it was fun. That was cool, but we'll see."
It was all right.
It was cool. I enjoyed it, but we'll see. And I told her, I said, "We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna get out of hand for one game." I said, "I enjoyed their play. They played well. I love Scatterboo. I knew these dudes was gonna be the truth. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
I knew they were gonna be the truth. So I was like, yeah, that's cool, but we'll see." And here we are. I said, after that, you let that boy sit out there for 2 series and a half and took 14, 13 points off the daggone board. I said I was done then. He don't know how to coach. Don't. And you ain't seen Hudson since. He probably somewhere out in the Hunger Games island somewhere, holding up 3 fingers. You know what I'm saying? Holding up 3 fingers, talk about saving. You ain't seen him since.
I still can't believe how much penalties that man racked up alone, bro. That shit was crazy.
6, bro. 3 and 4 in a row.
It was at least
didn't
80
win
something
hands.
yards with the penalties, bro.
There's something going on in the NFL. Some dude did it last night. Well, it was not last night when the Commanders was playing the Lions.
Oh yeah, while old boy went crazy on Amon-Ra. Yeah.
It happened against the Commanders at 2. I think somebody, man, it's just crazy, but that's a joke.
Starting in the
But
Gatorade.
anyway,
That's what you're telling me?
yeah, that was a little sad joke. But real talk though, man, he deserved this. And I know a lot of people are sitting up there not wanting anybody to be out of their job, this, that, and the third. I get all that. It's a humanistic thing. But keep in mind the position that these guys hold anyway.
Yeah,
they're in a completely different tax bracket. They all got money. They all set. They all got financial advisors.
Grandkids,
you know what I'm saying?
Gonna be all right. Yeah.
Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. You know
what
I
we
mean?
Talk about here.
For real. So he gonna be all right in that aspect. But this was deserved because you cannot start this 4 years in a row. You know what I mean? After the first year, it completely dies down. Your voice don't hold no weight. Infuriating, bro. 2-8 again. And you have better talent. Now, the depth may be crazy, but you're not even paying attention to that. You're not bringing nobody up. It's like the WWE right now. Who's the next stars? Who are you training? You got everybody mad at WWE right now because it's shit. The product is shit. And nobody's training anybody to come up to be the next.
We gonna see.
So, but yeah,
but
Bowen needs to go though.
So yeah, when Bowen's gone, who you think is going to be the interim? We talked about a little bit. We got Patterson, and we got you said Brian Cox, right? Okay,
I said Brian Cox before the show, or right when we started. They should let the belief that who is going to do this and who is going to do that. To me, that's all flim flam. I can't think of a better word, but that's all flim flam. Because you got
perfect words to use.
Right, you got Brian Cox sitting right there. You got Andre Patterson sitting right there. Let them do it. Anybody, somebody with some fire, somebody with, I don't care.
Some passion with some heart. You know what I mean? Even Strahan said it. They asked him about Brian Daboll. He said, forget all that. Let's bring somebody in here who's going to bring that heart back to New York.
Right.
The right New York state of mind. You know what I'm saying? We got the clean slate. We got the clean house, almost.
Now, what I would like to know is the rules, because
new beginnings.
I mean, my absolute choice, I say that because I'm trying to be, who's in the building that can easily slide in and
DC, interim.
But as far as the rules are concerned, what I want to do, what I would do if I was in Joe Shane's shoes,
Shank's home.
I will definitely call Antonio Pierce. I've been saying it for weeks. That's
what I'm saying, man.
I will call Antonio Pierce and say, "Yo, can I hire this dude now mid-season? Is that against NFL rules? Is that against regulations to call a guy?"
Look, yeah, right.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I told my brother earlier that I wouldn't mind even Antonio Pierce being the head coach, let alone the DC. Hell yeah, bring him over as DC.
DC, absolutely.
Shit.
Absolutely. And he had that team in Las Vegas playing for him.
Playing, yup. He had
You know what
Max
I mean?
Crosby
Max
playing on another
Crosby loved him.
level over there.
Yo, Max
Lights out.
Crosby loved him
Yup.
because he told it like it is. And he had, you know what I mean? He had passion, fight. He's an ex-player. You know what I mean? And he's been through the trenches. He's come up. He was with Herm Edwards in Arizona State. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So he has history, you know, but
Got
like I
pedigree.
said,
That's a fact.
that would
Super Bowl winner.
definitely be my first call to
Yeah,
take over
man.
my
For
DC
the
position
DC.
this week. If not now, definitely by the bye. I'm like, yo, I would call NFL officers, say, hey, what are the rules of me hiring somebody that's not in the building right now in the middle of the season? Can I do that? You know what I mean? Or has that ever been done? I don't care if it's been done. First of all, I don't worry about what people done before me. I gotta do what I want. And based off of what my vision is, that sounds like a good plan for me. So that's what I would ask. And then I would call him.
Nice.
I would let Gafka finish out the rest of the season, you know what I mean, evaluate that, and then hold interviews at the end. You know, and everybody be involved. You know, it's an open challenge. Somebody come get the belt. What's going on, Omar? That I would take Gruden too. Somebody told me earlier today on social media to shut up about Gruden, this, that, and the third. I said no, I will not shut up.
Yeah.
Gruden will
is a name
be
out there for sure.
Man, this team that we have, this team we have is low key Tampa Bay.
With the safeties.
Scatterboo is all stop, bro.
All stop. Hey, yeah.
Scatterboo is all stop.
We was talking about him the other day when we was watching the Philadelphia game, man. Yup. That was the same running back we was talking about. That shit crazy.
Yeah, that's probably the only comparison. But even still,
it was different.
You know what I mean? I watched this video right before the draft with Dart, or after the draft, I should say, with Dart.
Tyron Hall, salute.
You know
what's
what I mean?
good,
It was Gruden's coaching school or coaching class or something like that, quarterback coaching class. It's like an hour long on YouTube. I found it on the Humble. And Jackson Dart was the guest that day. And he was just, you know, going through plays and everything. Man, just the way that they communicated reminded me of Belichick and Brady back when they were sitting in the office.
Yeah, Gruden like that boy a lot.
Yeah. Yo, he loved him. You know what I'm saying? So I know he'll get him playing right. He would definitely
have a Scatterboo over here with Elite. Man, listen, he'll go Google Gaga to be head coach over
bro.
Here. Bugged out.
Yeah.
So Shakes, you there?
That's where I would go.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Trying to get my fucking laptop and get on, but let me get the new slide. I got you.
Talking about candidates for coaches, though, man, we got a couple over here for the head coaching spot. A couple names out there. With John Gruden is one of them, of course. Another couple names out there is Mike McCarthy. We got Vance Joseph, defensive coordinator from the Broncos.
I think he's ready for real quick before you before you go through the rest of the list. Just do you think Vance Joseph has elevated his, because he was head coach before?
For who he was the head coach? I saw that. Who is it for again? And for when?
Who was it? I think it was it Atlanta? Who it was? Let me look it up real quick. I forgot who it was, but he was in that position before and flamed out terrible. Either, or I'm thinking of somebody else. I might be terrible. Hold on. Let me get that right. Let me get it right before somebody be like, nah, LOP, that's wrong as shit.
You sound stupid.
Yeah, I know, right? You sound stupid. You don't even know. You know what I mean? Denver. It was Denver. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Denver. Also, he's the head coach for
coordinator
Denver.
now.
That's
why I was trying to eliminate them, because I was like, nah, he couldn't be the defensive coordinator for a team he used to be the head coach.
Be the head coach for, right? That's crazy.
They need this bread. Like,
I mean, hey, look, man, it could be his second chance at a revival of a career situation. Broncos defense looking serious over there. And, you know, I'm of the same mind of NYG. Shout out to Unpopular Opinion Sports. I want a defensive-minded coach over here. I want that New York football Giants, that New York state of mind Giants that we used to have, that strong defense that you were scared to play our defense every Sunday.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I know, and I get that too. And shout out to him as well. You know what I mean? Because I get that as well. And I get the desire to want that archetype. You know what I mean? But at this point, man, I think we didn't been through. I think we done had a defensive coordinator, defensive minded coach. And he sucked. We had an offense. He sucked. He had a special team. I think we had all three by now, right?
We Joe Judge was the special teams. Pat Sherman was offense. McAdoo is offense. Brian Daboll is offense. Yeah, McAdoo was offense. He wasn't a defense. We haven't. Nope. Coughlin was offense. Yeah. He was a receivers coach back with the Giants back in the day, and then he did special teams after a while, or what he did?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He was more like a special teams.
Yeah, special teams. Yeah.
Well, I don't give a damn who it is. As long as that motherfucker know how to grab a face mask and say, "Get that shit right."
Talk to a motherfucker. Yeah, that's a fact.
Learn how to talk to people and lead.
Don't throw iPads. You grab a grill too. Like, yo, look, this is what the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah,
you slap a chest
that can get involved too.
Yeah, word
you
up.
Know what I mean? I'm tired of folks that can't move. I know Andy is probably there's some outliers out there. You don't need to be able to get involved and get in the trenches with them. For them to be able to understand a certain technique, but I think that helps. You know what I mean? I think that helps a great deal. Like you look at my man out in the Lions and Rabel and all those guys can still get involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can get involved. And I think that helps,
Yeah, it definitely does, LRP, man. And it's just that's like I said, we just need something different here. We need something to just rejuvenate these players and put the battery in their backs, man. Give them heart again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, teach technique and prep and like the desire. The guy that we need is the guy that's going to have a Jalen Hyatt on Saturday in the offseason out there sweating goddamn bullets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Throwing up.
Facts.
For no reason and shit. That's what I want. I want a guy out there to have a guy in the offseason working on his craft in the offseason, throwing up. Ready. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. Said Billy Boy and girl. That's crazy. Why y'all do
that? They're a package deal. I hope y'all know that, bro. That's why I did that. They are a package deal. Y'all need to understand this right now before we continue on. I need y'all to hear me, Giants fans. Look at that picture. Understand what y'all asking for when y'all asking for it. Be careful.
Hey, man.
Be very careful.
So funny, bro. I got crucified for not wanting Hunter. What's the dude? Hunter and
Travis Hunter.
You don't even Travis Hunter. Yeah. I got crucified in Mobile, Alabama for not wanting Travis Hunter because of his situation personally.
Okay.
I said it's a bad move. I don't give a damn how good he is. Situation personally, I don't know. No.
It's a mess waiting to happen. A train wreck. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
She is Beulah, just like this girl standing next to Belichick. Beulah.
It's over with. Stealing all his money.
Tar Heel Nation got them boys looking bad in Argyle. You can't look bad in Argyle.
Looking real bad. Down bad.
For real, man. I'm like, what the happening to North Carolina, man?
Yo, and I'm not even trying to be like that dude, but I promise you, with all them young boys down there in that team, and she running around on that field, in the practice field and all that, man, I'm gonna leave it right there, bro.
I'll take your ass to the store with that.
Come on, man.
Well, see, that's why to speak on Belichick, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, y'all know I'm a Belichick guy, but I didn't like how basically, you come back, you can get a job. You can get a job at North Carolina, not Alabama, not the U, not even USC.
Not the U.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about North Carolina. they known for basketball.
I was just about to say a basketball school, Shakes.
You know what
Thank
I'm
you.
saying?
No, don't do
So,
that, Shakes. North
nah,
Carolina is
bro, that's
always
real, son. That's
What?
real. When the
they
last time
are
you seen?
basketball.
Say it
No,
again. LLP.
They
no.
are
But
known.
when the
They are
last time?
known
It don't
for
matter,
Which
bro. When the
one?
basketball, but
last
they be
time have
having
you
some
When
seen?
was
players
that?
come out of North Carolina.
Bro,
I leave
no,
you
stop that. Stop that.
players
When have the
and
last time you
championship runs
seen
is
North
different stuff.
Carolina in any type of championship level anywhere, bro? Have you ever seen North Carolina even had less than 4 losses in a season? No, you have not.
Look,
Because
the
they
best
are not
football
a
thing they
football
produced
squad, bro.
was LT, and that's about it.
It's not a
That's the biggest
football
accomplishment.
squad, bro. Yeah, they might come up with a player out the realm, bro. Yeah, that's fine, bro. It's not a
Yeah, that's
winning
all I'm saying.
squad, bro. And what I'm saying is that don't matter for this point of a Belichick, bro. To give
Oh
him,
yeah,
that's
no,
the
I
job
wasn't
you
trying
give
to
him.
refute your point.
What, a
No,
DC?
that's
You
the
think he'll take a
job
DC?
that you give him.
A DC?
No, bro. Listen to me, bro.
Oh, head
Listen to me,
coach.
bro.
Got you. Yeah,
Oh
He's
yeah,
yeah.
I was
yeah.
confused too. He got me. I was like, as a DC, hell yeah, I give him
All I'm
Belichick
saying,
DC position.
what I'm saying to you, as a head coach, yo, he comes back, bro, and y'all don't give him an Alabama job. Y'all don't give him even a USC. Y'all give him North Carolina. What don't y'all
He
understand?
wanted to go to North
That's
Carolina.
Crazy.
terrible,
He
bro.
did.
That
Well, I
was
think he
his
was
choice.
Bro,
forced.
What you talking
I think
because
about?
he was
that's the
forced.
only place that he could go that was going to give him a
Yeah, I
chance.
think he was forced that way. Yep.
Yes, because he
Yep.
needed to sit his
And it's
That
ass
was
because of
down.
the shorty,
that's my whole
man.
point.
It's the
We can
shorty,
get off
bro.
him. We can get
Yeah,
off
he
him,
needed to
right?
sit his ass
I
down.
Yeah.
don't even think that Mike Tomlin is in play because he just wins all the time, bro. He's a great coach, bro. No
I don't
matter
know,
what
man.
type of
That
talent you give him,
there's a lot of
they,
noise
they
coming
never
over there
getting
for a
rid of
minute
him,
now,
bro.
bro.
That's
All right.
Yeah,
not
that's the
what
fans
All
doing
right.
that.
Pittsburgh do.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's the
That's
fans.
not
Okay.
what
The
Pittsburgh
owners,
do,
the
I hear you,
ownership
Shakes,
fully
man, but it's
believe
been a
in that
minute.
man.
Him and John Harbaugh, I think, are on the hot seats a lot more than what people realize.
bro.
But I'm gonna just leave it at
Bro,
that.
you gonna say he's
Okay.
going to hot seat for 5 more years going down the line? I guarantee you. I
Nah, I
guarantee
like
you
it.
Let's
I
that we're
see,
like
gonna be
it.
Shakes.
having. We're gonna have
I
this
like those.
conversation
I
five
know
years
it's a
down the
pipe
line,
dream, Shakes, but don't
and
kill
you
my
still
dreams.
going
Is all I'm saying. Okay.
you still
Well, you
he's not
supposed to
in
be here
play,
with it with
bro.
me, and you,
He's
yo,
Now,
not in
stop
play,
it.
bro.
I
We
will say
let you
this.
have
But let's
whatever
but
dreams
let's
you had
talk
in the
about
past. Let me have
but let's
this.
talk about who's in play though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Because
right.
there
John
there is a
Gruden,
guy that I spoke on
Steve
in
Spags.
the morning show, right? And that is definitely my man Spags. And I'm like, bro,
Spags.
let's give him his shot finally. Let's do that.
Yeah,
To me,
I'm with
it
it.
checks off a lot of boxes for me. One, you know what I'm saying? The
4-3
nepotism.
defense. Let's go.
The,
Oh,
the nepotism that they love so much. That's one. All right.
Yep.
Number two, you know what I'm saying? A defensive minded coach, as my guy just said. That's number
pedigree,
two.
bro.
You know what
He
I'm
got
saying?
hardware.
And number three, he's a guy that has something to prove. Yes, he has won championships now. He's being basically a legend as a coordinator. You know what I'm saying? You could put him up there. But now he wants to sink
Hall of
his
Fame
teeth in
worthy.
as a head coach because it didn't work in LA. Or was it St. Louis? Whatever it was. It did not work.
Nah.
So give him a chance in a building that he loves so much that he has actually won in Super Bowls in, and
Yep.
let's give him a chance. Finally. If
I'm with that,
anybody,
Shakes.
I'm with
But he was
Spags,
here
bro.
though. Interim. Remember that. He was here. So what happened?
But they didn't give him that shot. But it's kind of
Yeah.
like the Kafka thing, right?
I
Right?
see where you're going with it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see
It's
where you're
like,
going.
okay, yeah, you the interim, yo,
Yeah.
but you have no chance in hell of being the head coach next
Yeah.
year.
Good luck somewhere else. That's all we could say.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. And they're doing it to the players. You know,
Yeah.
judging a book, judging and keeping somebody down because of your internal belief that that person won't bloom. You know what I mean? I hate that. I hate that thinking. Let them bloom, and if they fucking, if they die, they die. But let them bloom. Don't hold nobody back because of your whatever belief. I hate that.
No, that's a fact.
It's deeper than rap with that one.
No, no,
It
that's a
goes. There's
fact.
layers to that
And
shit.
then
I hate it.
he goes back to his mentor and Andy Reid and learned some more. You know what I'm saying? He learned some more. You feel me? He's mastering his craft as a champion. He's won 3 more Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Under his raps. I mean, let's give him
It's a fair
a chance.
argument.
You
Fair
know what I mean?
argument.
But
I'm with
also,
it.
I ain't
I like the
opposed to
idea.
John Gruden, man. I don't care what y'all talking about. This man is a
Facts.
coach. He's a
That's a
coach.
coach. That's the
I'll tell you
He's
coach.
a
this much. I'll tell
coach.
you, he
That
is,
is a
he
coach
is,
through and through.
He's a
he is a
coach, bro.
coach, a man's coach, a leader of men. I'm with all that, but I'm just gonna say this: John Gruden, with the stuff that he's attacked with, getting hired by the New York Football Giants with the stuff that they're attacked with, is gonna be a crazy look. Okay,
Bro. But hey, John Gruden in New York. Look, do you what?
bananas,
The tabloid?
bananas.
What? The media? What?
Yeah,
What?
and he gonna
And what
talk
he would
greasy
do?
to the
And
media.
what
You
he
already
can
know he
do
is.
with
Yeah,
Dart?
yeah,
Oh no, come on.
yeah,
Oh, come on.
That's
It's
what
a
I'm
yeah.
saying.
recipe.
I don't think he would do anything out of the ordinary of himself. Dude has always been classically himself. Good, bad, and indifferent. How you feel about it,
And
Indifferent.
I take it.
Yeah,
whatever. None of
You
that
know
shit
why?
does not
I'll
matter
take it
to
as long as we
me
I take
winning.
it.
anymore.
That's all I care about.
Thank you,
Let's win.
Ghost. That's what I was going to say. I take it. You know why? Because he's a
Because
fucking
it doesn't
winner.
matter no more.
He's a
And for
fucking
one,
winner, bro.
he
He's a
is, but it
winner.
doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter what he did. It doesn't matter what anybody did. It doesn't matter. I hate people don't have the reasons of you not putting this man on your list is because of past history. They ain't got shit to do with football, emails, whatever. I don't give a damn. I
Yeah,
don't give a
no, that's
damn. None of
crazy.
that
Right.
shit
Man,
matters no
fuck all
more.
that.
You guys
I
are,
don't care.
you know what you did last year, so none of that shit matters. None
Yep.
of
For
it.
real. I don't
Just
care
go
about
get them
none of that.
W's now. That's all we give a fuck about now
For real.
as
I already know
fans.
how you feel. I don't
That's
care.
it.
Go win a game.
Word up. Word up. Make me stop
For
and
real. I
make
don't
me
give a
feel
shit.
embarrassed when I wear my giant shit outside.
You ain't
Word
gonna
up.
stop me from being who I am. Shit, I'm still gonna be this color tomorrow. Go win a game. I don't give a
It's a
damn.
motherfucking
Fuck you.
fact.
Nah, for sure.
It's a motherfucking
And
fact.
in this process, bro, I don't want them to feel like they gotta rush and get somebody. Don't you do that. Don't you rush.
Nah,
This
they
is what
don't. They
got
got
you
the whole
in
season
trouble the last
last time.
3
Yeah.
times, okay? The last 3 times. No, you take your motherfucking time. You take your motherfucking time. I don't give a fuck if you don't come into a decision until after the Super Bowl. I don't care. I don't. Make sure that you get your guy in this building. We have to get it right this time, bro. We have to get it right this time, bro. We keep on striking out ever since Coughlin, bro. We cannot keep doing this.
You don't
This
Coughlin
give
in
me
one
that
has
black
explain
to
no
be
cat.
right,
emails,
bro.
Moses. Fuck you.
Coughlin in that black cat, bro. That shit is crazy.
We have to get it right this time, bro. We have to. So do your due diligence. Want to hear that shit? Shane, it's on you, bro. This is now. Here's the thing. Now, in this process, this is where your life is on the line, Joe Shane. Because now you have to make the right decision. Now you have to choose the right coach that's going to win you football games. Because if you don't, guess what? You're going right with your buddy.
And I mean, for me, I would probably be ecstatic about this because I've been clamoring for Louis Riddick to get an opportunity at a GM spot for years. Um,
I know.
but but Louis Riddick likes Lenore's out of South Carolina. Is it Lenore's? I forget his name. Quarterback out of South Carolina. I forget his name. But he is enamored by him, and he looks like Cam Newton, plays like Cam Newton, but the arm talent isn't there yet. So then that had me looking at this whole. I know
Lenore
it's
Sellers.
unfair. Lenore, yeah, Lenore Sellers, and It's not right. I admit this. I'm aware that this is not right, but I don't care because that one person. Not saying that Sellers ain't gonna be him, but it's a lot of Anthony Richardson type stuff going on with his game. So that had me questioning his whole, mystique. Unfortunately, I'm like, damn, if you're looking at that guy as being the guy,
Well, here's the thing.
I don't know about you no.
So here's the thing, right? I don't think you have to worry about that for a whole nother year or two, right? Because I think that Shane is good for this year for sure. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be in this process to find a new head coach, all that good stuff. So you don't have a Riddick in the building, at least for another year or two, if that's going to be the case. Um, so that's one. Then the kid Sellers, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I don't think that he's gonna come out this year. Maybe another year or two. So yeah, I mean we're looking down the line where if Shane does fail, okay, that may be the option. You know what I'm saying? But if Shane does come through and gets this right guy in this building, then that comes obsolete.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So Um, but man, listen,
I
it's
like
all
Mike
on this search
McCarthy.
right now, and I'm excited about this coaching search because I just want to see the names that they are interested in and who they want to
Bring in
inquire
here.
and interview. Yeah, because guys like Gruden you can interview now. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to get a Spags right now or Tomlin uh, but hey, you can
Yeah,
maybe
McCarthy,
talk
you
to
could.
I look at
yeah, you know
McCarthy.
what I'm
Word up.
saying? McCarthy.
Yeah, you could talk to. I like McCarthy. I like
You know what I'm
Spags.
saying?
I like
Vance
Gruden.
Joseph and
Gafka's in the building now. He's gonna,
Belichick's, all that.
what I mean. I ain't looking at Belichick. I'm not looking at Kingsbury. I'm not looking at Tomlin, and I'm not looking at Joseph. But according to what's in front of me and what's in front of the people here, Gruden, on Spags and McCarthy, are definitely, likable picks to be interviewed and potentially take the job on this list right here. Lane
Yeah, I
Kiffin, I
don't know.
heard NYG earlier say Lane Kiffin as well. He's
Clint
not on the
Kubiak is
list.
another name.
Yeah,
Joe
he's not
Brady, the
here,
Bills
but
offensive coordinator. I don't want nothing Bills related no more. Stay
yeah,
over
I don't
there,
want
bro.
nothing. Yeah, I don't want
I'm good
nothing.
with that.
I,
Brian
Joseph,
Flores. For
I,
as much as I like Brian Flores, I don't think he's gonna want anything to do with us anymore after that
but I
fiasco.
mean, maybe that'll make up and say, yo, drop the little court joint. You feel me?
What about Jeff Halfley?
Drop the suit.
Speaking of, he holding his Eagles team right now. Serious over there with that Green Bay Packer defense. What they could do?
We're gonna see.
yeah, we'll
We gonna,
see. But
another one. He used to be our linebacker, Kevin Shepard in Detroit.
Uh, okay, yeah.
Man,
So
what a
we'll
job
see,
he has
man.
done.
We'll see.
So
they got to
Speaking of
get it
making the
right
right
though.
choice, though,
They
yeah,
got to
they
get it.
definitely do. Joe Shane has to. Shang
do
Tsung.
your due diligence, man. Interview these guys, man.
It's
You know what I'm
Chicago.
saying? And let them talk to guys like Neighbors and Abdul Carter and Dart and Big Dex and stuff like that because
Can
they
you
are the
imagine Steve
core of
Spags
this team.
with
Oh,
Abdul, Burns, and
bro,
Tibbs and Dexter,
bro,
bro?
bro. That's what
Oh
yo. I'm telling
man,
you,
bro.
Spags is like one.
Shit would be crazy.
Say that again, Ghost.
I said, nah, man, that shit would be crazy.
No, what would be crazy is what I'm asking. You just said
Oh,
something that would.
Spags, Abdul Carter, Tibbs, and Burns. If he had them under his tutelage, under his schemage, it would be
Oh yeah,
crazy, bro.
yeah, yeah. That would.
On my
The formulas he would come up with those pieces, LLP would just it would be phenomenal, bro.
Are we confident though? I mean, I'm just. I don't want to be controversial. I don't want to be controversial. Just like I'm sad. I am a lot of the aptitude of intelligence of these individuals, man, and you know, shakes is uh, short circuiting. But I really, I
The
really
Matrix
question.
the
Yeah, I really didn't
Matrix
question
snatched
the
him up.
level of intelligence, man. You know what I mean? Everybody got the same size brain, but not everybody has the amount of lines inside of it. You know what I mean? So
The wrinkles matter. They matter
yeah,
in there.
the wrinkles matter, bro. The wrinkles
Yeah.
matter. And people when they, oh, why it look like that? Yeah, that motherfucker was smart. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Neurotransmitters was firing. So I'm really questioning the aptitude of these guys and plugging in these individuals and making sure that they capitalize. I mean, just taking this last game, watching old boy escape the way he did from
And shout
the
out to him because he, that was what he was known for in college, though, LRP. So we got to give
I
where
give him zero
where the
credit.
credit is due. None?
I hear you. I hear
Oh,
you. I hear you. I receive your statement. I receive your statement, but I'm still pissed. So I'd give
of
him fucking
course. We
nothing
should have snatched him
because
up, but
the
the kid is
scouting
nice,
report.
man.
That's my point.
Yeah,
That's my point.
yeah,
You seen him do
yeah,
that since college.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
the scouting report.
You
You
know what
know that
time
the
it
boy
is.
has eyes in
Yeah,
back of his ears. Why is Tibbs
yeah.
constantly bull rushing
Mm,
and just
mm,
charging
mm.
at him without a? I mean, come on. I seen. Look, I know this is
Yo,
a
he
move.
slipped 3 tackles from all 3, bro.
I know
At one
this
point.
is a move that players do. I know this. These are not individuals just talking without playing the game. So hear me when I say you can scout that. You can scout that. Do it all the time. It's called containment. Stop rushing in there thinking that the dude that you just going to like, oh, he dead to rights. He ain't got no legs. Man, this ain't tap. That's
Why
Gregory
can't this
Hines back
defense
there.
hit the edge to save their life, bro? Is my
Yo,
question
it's
too.
Gregory Hines back there. How do you not scheme up something that can keep his ass from tapping?
Yo,
I don't give him nothing. I give our
not a
defensive
damn
coordinator,
thing.
I don't give him nothing, bro. I don't give him nothing because if you put him in a pressure cooker, he ain't going nowhere. And you got players that can put people in cookers.
Yeah, you're right. Especially up front. No excuses, man.
No excuses, bro. You sitting up
Should be
there, you
none.
sat there and let him, you run full speed at him with his back turned and said, oh, yeah, I got him. That motherfucker turn, twirl on your ass.
Wrong.
Quick,
fast. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't give the impression. You do it all the time when you're trying to show blitz. You do it all the time. So don't tell me you can't stop on the dime. Don't tell me you can't stop on the dime. Don't tell me you run up full speed to the line and then stop just to make the motherfucker say, oh, that's the mic. Hey, everybody be careful. So you can't do that shit? Whatever.
I hear you, bro. And you ain't lying. But,
That's something that you do in practice, though.
Defense.
That's something you do in practice. That's something that you do because you know the opponent in front of you. You know you got Chicago. You know you got that kid behind center. You know what I'm saying? And then here, week 9, week 10, whatever, we finally see Jackson Dart playing under center a lot more. And you saw how that was working out. That was working out good because the timing, the hitches, this, then the third, the receivers, the routes. It took you week 9 to do that. I question the intelligence. Is what I'm. These are. Don't forget what I said in the beginning. I question the intelligence of these guys.
Why was Slayton getting busy and then he just stopped? They just stopped throwing him the ball. He got hurt or something, and then came in the game later on. I'm just confused, bro. Then they got Mighty Mouse out there doing the most. This shit is crazy.
Came out there and said those catches in that performance was for Twitter.
Yo, and we was cooking with the tight end combination. And all of a sudden, towards the end of the game, nowhere to be found. I'm confused, LRP, man.
He just did that shit for Twitter. It was a couple of comments that he saw during the week. And said, fuck y'all, man. I'm gonna go out there and show my thing. Yeah, he was like, so he could go back home and say, look, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? I got money or whatever rich people say when they want to dig at Twitter.
Give a fuck, right?
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He did that shit. I swear to God, he did that shit for Twitter. He was done. He was like, yeah,
man.
Shit. It's like Dave Chappelle. He said, man, I get charged for the attempt. I mean, I get paid. I get paid for the attempt. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got to laugh. Yeah, come out here and I
Shakes,
say
you
what I
there?
thought of.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Trying to get this damn shit back up and shit.
Well,
But
speaking about the right choice,
wait.
on to the next slide. So, LRP, have you been tapped in with college ball?
Yes, yes, man. I got players galore.
So, I'm gonna let you lead it off because I've been slacking on that department. But knowing that we're gonna have a high draft pick, I'll just say this:
Games, bro.
I would rather us trade back, get some draft capital because we don't need the quarterback anymore. All this talk about getting old boy from Ohio, what's his name? The wide receiver, LRP, I forget.
Oh, Jeremiah
Yeah,
Smith.
yes. So
Yeah, that kid's nice.
he is, but
He's
we
dead
got
nice.
neighbors. Now, do we need somebody else to complement him? Sure. But I don't want to waste that high draft pick. I feel like we can get so much more. So
Yeah, I mean, you could.
me
I,
personally,
I would
we
love
need,
that.
I feel like interior O line, linebackers, corners. Do you have any names in mind, LRP?
Yeah, I have. I have. So every Saturday, um, I turn on my YouTube TV. Shout out to YouTube TV. Fuck ESPN and Disney with y'all bullshit. Get the
YouTube
people
getting
what they
money.
want. Get the people what they want. God damn it. But anyway, so every Saturday I sit in and I turn on these games. Full box. The multi view is wonderful, by the way. Oh my god. It's the best thing since sliced bread. I don't care what anybody say. They created this thing for me, for sports fans that want to watch more than one game at one time. Um, man. So to answer your question, I've been looking at a lot of schools that don't get national attention all the time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To tell you the truth, I've been watching all the games, but as far as players that I've seen, and I've been mostly scouting linemen. Houston got a guy, man, number 74 left guard. His name is Wycroft. My goodness, that dude. Oh, ah, these are, these might be later rounds. We have to see how the rest of the season go, see how Senior Bowl invitations go, see how the combine and all that. So there's a lot, there's a lot down the road to be told about a lot of these
That's for
players.
sure.
You know what I mean? So I'm
Still,
not jumping
still
on.
very early to tell for sure.
Yeah, but these
Okay.
kids are performing week in, week out. So versus giving you actual players, I just tell you schools that I have been studying since college football started. Baylor, Wisconsin, Arizona, Houston, Syracuse, Florida, Baylor, Arizona State. Surprisingly, UTSA is from that's from the USA conference. Um,
Okay.
Texas A&M got some ballers, man. Anybody that coming out of Texas A&M this year is going to be very satisfied. They're very well coached. These are also teams that have good, somewhat good coaches, and they express good technique in what they're doing. Um, so Texas A&M, Mississippi State, Tennessee got some players. Iowa State, Virginia Tech, NC State, Alabama. Alabama, I got Proctor, 74 offensive lineman Proctor. One did that, scored that one touchdown or whatever.
You trust
That kid
Alabama O
is
lineman? I mean, we're gonna have new coaching staff, so maybe it wouldn't
with
even
this
matter.
with this particular coach, yes. The one that came from Washington, yes.
Okay.
Just off of watching him every week and watching his feet, watching his technique, he's pretty solid. South Carolina, BYU. BYU got a linebacker. His name number 16 is called Glasker. Dude look like an old school linebacker. Got one of those
I
things
think
coming
I've
out of
heard
his
of
back.
him. I think I caught
That
a
dude is
BYU game not too
nice.
long ago. Yeah. And I heard
Nice.
his name
All over
mentioned.
the place.
Yeah.
All over the place. And we looking for a coverage linebacker, right? This guy is it. Glasgow, number 16 from BYU. He is nice. Texas Tech, Minnesota. I wrote more Houston down because I forgot I already got him. But there's a DB. His name is Rook Brown, number 24. Houston cornerback. dead nice. Tight end, number 9, Kozol, dead nice. LSU, Duke, that dude, the quarterback from Duke. I wrote him down because he's nice. Not that I'm scouting him, but he's just dead nice. Menza, quarterback from Duke, he's nice, dead nice. Vanderbilt
Okay.
got a lot of offensive linemen. The reason why they are good and doing as well as they are, they got a lot of offensive linemen. Number 55, right tackle. Number 50, I think he's a right guard. Number 70, McConnell, I think he's a left guard. All of those dudes perform week in and week out. I haven't seen a bad game from them yet. You know what I mean? It's especially with
Hmm.
their quarterback. The quarterback move around a lot, but those guys, not a lot of people getting through them. Georgia Tech, Clemson, even though they're doing bad, they got an offensive lineman, 74 Jacobs. Georgia got 2 offensive linemen that I've seen. Texas Tech, Michigan, and Oregon State. Um, so that was a lot. I got a whole note thing. I keep a notepad every Saturday. I get in front of the TV and I watch these players. If they playing again, I watch them again to see if they did the same thing last week. And it's been true to form thus far. So stay tuned on those.
Nice. Absolutely, man. Thank you. Some names and colleges to look out for, man. Hopefully, we can add some depth to this interior offensive line. Guards, man. I mean, JMS at this point might have to get replaced, man. Because, he hasn't been as great as what we had hoped him to be. So
Yeah,
we'll
there's
see,
some people
man.
coming up that can take their job, man. There's some talent
Hey,
coming up, especially in the O
next man
line,
up.
which I'm surprised. I'm happy to see because O
Yep.
line is always kind of behind the sticks. So it looks like,
Underappreciated and all
yeah,
that.
it looks like a lot of guys are teaching good technique so these guys can come into the league a lot better prepared.
There's some better like professional coaches in the college ranks right now, so that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Um, but great stuff, LRP. I think y'all gotta y'all know me with my U. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, some guys in the U that I'm looking at that I would love to have on in Big Blue. The kid Ruben Bang Jr. I've been talking about him for 2-3 years, bro. He's gonna be tops in the draft. Defensive lineman, that boy bad, bro. He's one of the next. So you look at him. And Francis Mayagua, right tackle.
Mm.
Um, been all pro since he been at the U. So yeah, that's another guy y'all definitely look out for. And of course, they always stay with the tight end. So any tight
Yeah,
end you go from the U, you can't go wrong.
Arroyo
yeah.
doing numbers up there. He getting busy up in Seattle right
And you
now.
know what's crazy?
Yo,
Yeah, Riley
we got an
Williams is way
interview.
better than him.
Yeah. And hopefully you'll see me down there for the Senior Bowl. We'll talk LLP. We're gonna see what's up for that Senior Bowl. We'll talk.
Yeah, I got the email last like couple of like three days ago. Got the email to
Okay.
register. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
registration is active. I'm gonna forward that to Shakes.
We gonna
But you
stay
probably already
tuned.
got it. I
We
don't know
gonna we gonna see.
through
Yes,
Big
sir.
Pat and them, you know what I mean. So shouts
Yeah.
out to Big Pat NYG and
Yes,
everything, man.
sir.
It's a great time, man. It's a great time to see the talent, talk to the talent, and it definitely sparked something within me that week. So that's why I kept it alive this year. There's a lot of other great talent too in these other schools. Um, so
I'm
I'm gonna
we
telling
start
you,
doing my due diligence, man. Start watching these replays of these
it's
games.
getting that time, man. It's getting that
Yep.
time, especially. I mean,
We
with the
already out of it. We out
about
of
to
it.
have a new head coach, so
Thanksgiving
yeah,
comes again,
man.
and we not even being talked about no more. That's it.
I know that's the time. That's why I mean I knew once we started sucking, especially
Yo,
after week 2. I said, man,
over
let me
with.
go ahead and start my scouting, bro. See who coming out. You know what I
Done.
mean? And
Yep.
my cousin, he got into this pool at work, and he don't know a lot about college. So he sent me the games every week, and because I'm picking these games, I'm invested. So that's kind of what inspired the whole thing. And then I was like, oh man, that dude is nice. That so then I just put up my notebook and just start writing and watching.
Well,
Yes, sir.
we on the last two slides here, I believe, and this one is the Bears and the Giants aftermath, man. We talk about this this loss to these Bears, man. And
Straight mauling.
I kind of figured like it was gonna be like this. We was gonna be in the game, and you know what I mean, it's gonna have an opportunity to win because everybody's like, we ain't got a chance in hell to beat these Bears. And you know me, I don't be wanting to jinx it, so I don't say nothing. But in my mind, I'm just like, nah, I think we can beat these guys. And I want now if we do lose, it's gonna be on that we lost at the last second type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We just
Which
choked the
is what
damn
happened.
game. And exactly
Which
is
is
what
the
happened because that's what's
never
been
never
happening all
underestimated
season long.
tricks.
Because listen, it's been this is what my argument been. This is why I'm with the whole Shane Stan is because I feel like the
Mm,
talent is there. The
it
talent
is.
is there, and it keeps us in the game. But the coaching is what makes us lose. The
Boo boo.
coaching, you know what I'm saying? The play calling, the decisions, and just the right not developing these talents. It's all on the coaching. So that's always been my argument with it. And you know what I mean? The talent for me has been keeping us in this game. Um, I was definitely mad about the 26, but how can you be uh still mad when 44 and you got a Tracy out there as well, man? It's like, all right, you know what I mean? We may not have the special guy, but
Word.
man, those two and shoot, the way that Scatterboo was playing out there, man. Yeah, I mean,
It
he
was
had the
special, bro.
media. Yeah, I mean, he had the media like in
Bam
his
Bam
hands.
Cam.
He gonna be real special. Bam Bam
Yo,
Yo,
Cam,
that
yep.
dude was so special. It made Adam Schefter come up with a nickname for him, bro. He was like, "Yo, this
Mhm.
dude is Bam Bam Cam, bro."
yeah, they love him, man. They
Bam
love him.
Bam.
He's in a perfect
Yo,
place.
him league healthy with a healthy dart next year, man.
Man, I can't
We
And a
tell
get this
you.
O
new
line
head
correct.
coach.
We get a real number two out there besides Wandell or Slayton.
That's why I like the
Oh
Jeremiah Smith
Lord.
shit. That's why I like the
Jeremiah
Chill
Jeremiah.
Smith
Shakes.
is Jeremiah
That's why
Smith
I like.
is definitely going to get you salivating because the kid is that nice.
Mm,
With the new head coach, with the what I
mm,
mean, with the new aspect on life,
mm.
my only concern is this: when you have even with the Eagles now, you got um old boy and
AJ Brown and Devontae
AJ,
Smitty.
yeah, you got
Devontae
AJ
Smith,
Brown,
yeah.
Devontae Smith, and that potential has not reached its limits. You know what I'm saying? I think the
No, it
only
really
people that are
hasn't.
kind of really doing it right now with two dope ass receivers is the Cowboys. And
You could
even then,
say
that's
see
kind of
Cincy, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. You could say
yeah,
that.
you can say that. You can say
And you know, you even say the Vikings. I don't know what's going on with old boy. What's his name? He used to
Addison,
work at USC. Jordan. What is his name again?
Addison.
Addison. Yeah, Jordan Addison. Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, I
He
wouldn't
be having
refute it.
these games. He's real up and down, but he be having his games. So
I definitely
yeah,
wouldn't
you
refute
right.
it. I
There's a
would
couple
love to have.
teams.
I would love to have that. But what gives me trepidation is the person in charge maximizing that and not diminishing neighbors.
Coaching.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Not diminishing neighbors, not diminishing Smith. If you can use that and attack that and both of them eat, then I'm all for it. You know that. But I don't want
All day.
nobody to get food taken off their plate because they don't know how to scheme it up.
That's why I'm mad that we didn't get Jim Harbaugh, bro. But because Harbaugh, he's another coach, bro. He's another coach, but you know he's a
Man,
Cali
look.
guy, so he's right where he want to be. But still, I just man, Harbaugh would got things, but like yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Spags can do it if he get a right offensive coordinator in there. Like he has to be a beast offensive coordinator, and
Who would the
we
offensive
all know,
coordinator
bro.
be though?
Who knows? I mean, Spags got a little pull now. You know what I mean? With all the
You
championships
right.
he won, he
He
got a
might
little.
keep
You know what I mean?
Kafka. He might tell Kafka like, "Yo, look, I know things was different when you was here, and the leadership is gonna be me here now, though, and I'm gonna take care of you."
I mean, they
Yeah,
did
I
go
would. He
and
would need
win.
to ask him what's his plan. You know what I
They
mean?
they
Like,
won together. I mean, they was in
Yeah,
Kansas City together. So
yeah.
give me 10, give me 15 plays that you would attack this team with. go. That's what you know. What I mean, it'll be a real live, one of those hands-on interactive interviews for real. Give me 15 plays. This is your roster. Give me 15 plays that you will attack this team with. Now pick a team that you know would probably take away those weapons and see if he can
Mm.
overcome it.
Huh? Yeah, man. I'm glad for this loss, man. I'm glad for it because it's the loss that broke the camel's back. It's like
Yeah, real.
finally we have to make a move, and I thought about it too, like when because uh we had this thing for the players, my Wildcats or whatever, and we took the kids to a little um main event joint. I don't know if y'all have it out where y'all at, but it's like a little
Yeah,
play joint. Yeah, it's like a
yeah,
little
they
play
got
joint for the kids or whatever. Yeah. So we took the kids out there, you know what I mean, just to, celebrate the season for them having a beautiful season, like I said before, and I know I ain't say it on my channel yet, but shout outs to my kids, the Pikesville Wildcats, man, made it a game away from the Super Bowl, 6 points away. We should have won that game. But
Oh, that's what's up.
mistakes, man. So, yeah, I mean, but to celebrate, they had a wonderful season. We took them out and did that. So I didn't really
Nice, man.
get to
That's what's
finish
up.
watching the game like that, but I just knew that that was just going to be the case. So when I'm keeping up with it, you know what I mean, and then I see Dart goes out, and I'm like, he's hurt. What the hell? I knew right then and there. I'm like, see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Now watch we lose. And when I look at it and it said 24-20, I said, there you go. There you go. I'm like, yo, now when is it going to be that they are going to fight? This hot seat has to be on fire right now,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. You got
It
the
has
future
to
in
be
jeopardy.
on fire because this is another game where we should have won, bro. We were better. We played better.
Yep.
But once again, mistakes, mistakes, mistakes.
That dude was what 15 or 25, almost pushing 300 yards.
Bro,
That
he was
kid,
cooking, bro.
that kid
He
is
was
nice,
cooking.
bro.
And shout outs to Slayton, bro. My gosh, Slayton,
Yeah.
where has this been?
And I can
He,
argue
he
that.
has those games though, Shakes. It's just
But
sometimes, it's a lot of bullshit in between, bro. That's what it
and
is.
then and it makes me mad because he will make a fucking one hand catch like that, bro. That shit was crazy. That catch,
Crazy.
left
It was
handed. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. You'll drop a fucking easy ass slant.
all day. But what you were saying, LRP?
Oh, shit probably wasn't important. The train left the station.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it happens
I
to
ain't
me
even
all the
going.
time.
Yeah, I ain't even going to him and her about it. I give as soon as I, shit
Yeah,
left as soon as it
I'll
came.
beat myself up about it. Pause. I'll be like, yo, I gotta hold
All
on.
aboard.
You know
We
what I
out.
mean? For real.
Nah, yo, wait a minute.
My brain was moving too fast. I had so much shit to say, I forgot what I was going to say.
That's how it go. Now,
For
William
real.
Yeah,
Wilton asks,
man. Shit.
do we think that the Giants will beat the Packers on Sunday? I
Oh,
think that is the
that's the
last
preview.
slide
Yeah.
right here. So great segue,
Oh,
Will Horton.
perfect.
Yes,
But
sir.
Right.
uh, do
Hell
y'all
no.
think?
I'll answer right now.
uh,
I don't know. I'll say this. I'll
I
say
would say
this.
no.
uh,
You know what it is, Shakes? You know what it is? If we had Dart and Scatterball still healthy, I would say, yeah, we going to beat them because, Kafka now.
yeah.
I'm gonna say
But,
no.
kid, do you really trust a Russell Wilson
I don't know what the hell happened. I gotta say this public
with
service
no league?
announcement. I
I
was
You know what I
completely
mean?
wrong. Public service announcement.
You
I was
know Xavier
completely
going to
wrong
have at
about
least
this.
2 picks because he going to be hunting out there, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Go ahead. LP, my bad. What was that?
No, I was saying that I was completely wrong about the desire and the effort and 110%. And he's in New York. He always wanted to be in New York. He's going to give 110% effort. He's going to perform better, 10% more because he wants to be there. Yeah, that shit didn't age well at all. I don't know what the hell happened to Russell Wilson, bro. I have absolutely no idea what happened to Russell Wilson. This dude is acting like Eli towards the end, throwing balls in the
Yeah.
dirt.
Dirt.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not even giving the
Crazy.
play a chance. I mean, it's wild. It is wild and bad. So I don't know. Unless we see a new dude jump into a new suit. Mhm.
Okay, and I hear everybody, but y'all know I'm an Obama guy, so I'm going to defend him, bro. I'm going to. I don't care, bro. I don't
Please
care, bro.
try. I'm gonna turn on
I
my
don't
We
camera.
care.
here
So
at
I'm
New York
I'm gonna
football
defend
giants
him, bro. You know what I'm
will
saying?
continue to
Because
I'm gonna be the
play to the
first of
lawyer
best of
right
our
all,
now.
abilities.
This is me being the lawyer watching you defend. Go ahead. I'm going.
all right.
I'm
You
gonna
know what
turn
I'm
on camera.
saying?
Just
Because Pete, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, yo.
Give him the
First
give,
off,
give him the 2-piece with the biscuit
you
and the
know,
soda.
hold
It's
on. You know
over
what
with.
I'm saying?
You about to tell out the
Yeah,
whole
man. Let me
block.
talk to
It's
the
done.
jury. Yeah, let me talk to the jury.
yeah,
You feel me?
go ahead.
You know what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying?
Talk to me.
So, my defendant, you know what I mean? My defendant here.
Hmm.
Listen, first off, you got
Objection.
Dave,
It's
you
like,
got a Dable, right? That's coaching them and giving them these plays. What do y'all expect from that motherfucker? And he was not even calling the same plays he was calling for Dart. So you basically telling me that he was setting this guy up to fail, bro. Every step of the way. And even with that, he still had that amazing game against Dallas. Amazing. All right. He gave y'all that. He gave y'all that, bro. Yeah, I mean,
objection.
he showed that it is still in him. All
Objection.
right. Now
Relevance.
hold on.
Everybody had a
Wait
good
a
game
minute.
against Dallas.
Wait a minute,
Promotion.
man. I'm not done my argument, man. You know what I'm saying? So he showed y'all that it's still in him. All right. Now, also, what do you expect from him when you got a guy behind him that everybody else is lobbying for? The pressure cooker was hot. It was steaming, motherfuckers. All right? It was steaming, and it wasn't right for him. All right? Now the pressure is off. Okay? The pressure is off. All right? The dude is in concussion protocol. So he's not breathing down his neck
Blue
anymore.
tent
He don't
life.
have the Dable guy calling the plays anymore, holding him back. I'm telling y'all, y'all going to see a better Obama this Sunday. Now, will he win the game? I'm not saying that. I'm not. I'm not. But what I am saying is that y'all going to see a better Obama this Sunday. Y'all going to be like, oh man, why didn't he show this before? And I'm going to be
I
like,
just got
look,
one question.
I'm telling y'all, it's because of these proponents is the reason why y'all ain't see that before. Go ahead, Obama. You go do your thing. Go ahead, Ghost. What you got for me?
Will we
I
see
got
a
you,
moon
Obama.
ball? Will we
Oh, we
see a
gonna see a
moon
whole
ball
bunch of them.
take Jalen Hyatt for a
Oh, I
touchdown
don't
on
know about
Sunday?
Hyatt though, but I do
Oh,
believe it's going to be going to Slayton though. Slayton will get
okay.
a few of them. Now I don't know about Hyatt. I don't know what they. Hey, maybe Kafka do like Hyatt, and he gives Hyatt a chance. I don't know if it was a Dable thing. I don't
Hey,
know.
look,
I
we
don't know.
might see
But
some
they don't
action.
use him. They don't use him. So I can't tell y'all for sure that it's gonna be Hyatt. But I know damn sure that he gonna do it for Slayton. He gonna do it. He gonna give y'all moonball. Cause that's in his game, bro. He gonna do it. Just give him some protection, which I didn't give him in those last games that y'all crucifying him for. But give him some protection and watch that motherfucker cook. I'm rooting for you, Obama, and he might win this motherfucking game.
But
Shit, I'm talking. She might.
protection
I done
Oh man,
convinced myself. God damn
protection
make sure you
also
start Josh Jacobs.
it.
equates to
That's what's up.
moving your feet. Protection also correlates with moving your feet. You got to move your feet. You got to sway. You got to sway.
Ain't 37?
You can sway at 37. I done seen a whole goddamn stadium, 87-year-old motherfuckers doing electric slide.
That's crazy.
You
Man,
can
listen,
sway at 37. God damn it.
man, listen, man.
You gotta sway, bro. So you gotta move.
Old Bones ain't got it no more. You gotta
You
think,
gotta
bro.
be able to play
Yeah,
with
I'm
points.
saying he been popping out babies and stuff. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying. He been
Yeah.
doing overtime in the work department all these years, bro. He's not this. You know what I'm saying? Those legs don't move the way
I'm
it
not
used to move, bro.
not asking him to be Dart. I'm not asking him to be Vic. I'm not asking him to be Lamar Jackson or anybody else but himself. But at the same goddamn time, I do expect that if you know what's out there and you have been in the game as long as you have, as you say, and he's as seasoned as he is supposed to be, as you say, then you should have the wherewithal to say, I got 3 hitches. I got 2 to 3 hitches to get this daggone ball out. And you need to see the goddamn field. You don't need to be no daggone Lamar to do that. You
You're
don't
right.
need to be Dart to do that. Take your 3 hitches. If you see that the shit is falling down, which 90% history is showing you that it is, then you sway. Sway to the left, sway to the right, give your receiver just 2.3 seconds more time to get the fuck open and deliver the daggone ball. Don't throw the ball in the dirt. Don't get stupid. Don't act like you don't know where you're going with the ball. That's another problem. Whenever I see Russ in the game, which I did not expect prior to the season starting, I expected for him to know where to go with the football. When the ball is hyped, post snap, pre snap, it's completely different. And you look discombobulated, bro.
Well,
All over the place like bird shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I need to see that, Shakes. I need to see that. I heard your argument. My retort is that I need him to know where he's going with the football. I need him to know that he's played 20, 15, 17 years of football, and he
I'll
knows
tell
that
you
that
this.
safety is coming down, and he knows that that cornerback is going to be rushing. He knows that that free safety is going to be running on the blitz. He knows that. So
He
therefore, when he
knows.
sees it, by the time
He
he
better
hits
be
his
ready.
second hitch, he's
Yep.
ready to kill him on it. That's what I need to see.
I see that. I say this. I have more confidence in Jameis Winston winning this game if he starts over Russell Wilson. Word up.
hmm.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one I don't know
So
about. He
Okay.
too busy making
we gonna
everybody
see.
smile. Feel good
I
about
mean,
Okay.
themselves.
hey, listen, man. I believe in all these quarterbacks, man. I told y'all in the beginning of the season, I like them all. So I think that they all can win
Let Jameis
football
go out there.
games.
He gonna sling that rock, man, all over the field.
He
Watch.
would, he would, but yeah, I'm saying he
Hella
gonna
high
get some
water.
interceptions too, bro. So get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't. For him, I don't know. This is the toughest. The Packers coming in with that pass rush and the defense that they had. Even though I mean I didn't watch the game tonight, so I don't know how they performed. The game ended. I just saw on NFL Network 10-7, so it wasn't a very high
Held the
scoring game.
Eagles 10 points the whole game, so can't be
Yeah,
no
so
slouches.
I mean, who knows what that's going to look like next week for that team, the Packers, that is. But they still have a rush that can put pressure and speed the clock up on a quarterback,
Carson's gonna
any
eat.
quarterback. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll pick the Giants. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
That's crazy. No, I think we
Well,
can win. I
we
just
ain't in
don't
no
know
pool
if.
or nothing, so I can do that.
I feel you, man. I think we can win it. I just don't know if we will, but um, it's definitely winnable, man. Like afraid of these motherfuckers neither.
It is. We'll see though. We'll see, man.
And
We'll
it's
see.
in New Jersey. So
It's in
It
Green Bay,
might
I
be at
thought.
Lamb. Yeah, they might be at
it's in
Lambeau.
Lambeau. Oh yeah, no,
Oh
it's
yeah, I
probably a
thought it
wrap.
was at Lambeau. Yeah, it's a wrap.
If it's in Lambeau, it's a wrap. I ain't playing.
Let me look it up real quick.
Ain't no way in hell y'all gonna go to Lambeau Field and win this.
That'd be a crazy win for Gafka though.
Oh no, it's at home. I'm looking at it
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
it is at home. Okay, yeah, I
Yep.
Yeah,
just
so
looked it
so
up.
that's what
Says
I'm saying.
Packers,
He
yep,
got
at
shot, bro.
home.
You know what I'm saying? Got shot, bro. Cause I'm
See,
saying
same
if it
No,
as
was
he
the
in Lambeau
don't.
Giants.
Field, you can forget about it.
Ain't nothing but Packers.
Okay.
Shoot, Lambo's
Right.
coming to MetLife, bro.
Right.
Ain't nothing but Packers fans gonna be there. Ain't nobody
It don't
showing up.
matter, bro.
Giants
It's
fans
not the
suck at the
same,
It's
bro.
gonna be
stadium.
all green, a
Not the
sea of
same,
green.
bro.
Watch.
Man,
It's still
Giants
not the
fans
same,
suck at the
bro. It's a
stadium,
difference
bro.
between New Jersey and Wisconsin, all the way
I
around.
know, I know, but
And there's a difference between New Jersey and San Francisco. And guess what? It was a sea of red out there the other day.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You making it seem
Yeah.
like we hold some kind of advantage
Nah,
because we're
no, I'm
home.
not saying that, bro. I'm saying that if you go to Lambeau Field, that stadium, that crowd, you're not winning. It's no chance in hell. All right, it's done. You can forget about it.
I
Forget
see what you're
about it.
saying.
I think they
You
got
know
a
what I'm
better
saying?
chance of winning
But
if it was
no,
us.
son. But
I
Yo.
ain't
In New
gonna hold you.
Jersey, we got shot, bro.
I ain't gonna
Cause,
hold you, bro.
cause,
I hear
cause
you.
that field, bro. It's an even playing field, bro. We can get
No,
hurt.
it
They can
ain't.
get hurt.
Oh yeah, well that part too. You know what I mean?
The
There
turf
you go.
monster. This
That's
guy
my point, bro.
crazy.
Y'all
That
gotta
part is
follow me
true.
here, bro. You gotta follow me, bro. You feel me? It's an even playing field, baby. They can get hurt, we can get hurt, all right? You know what I'm saying? I don't trust that Lambeau field. They good over there. We ain't. But
Yeah, I
but
I
yeah,
still say Giants fans at the MetLife, bro, they don't show up at all. Even
they
when we
don't.
Nope.
winning, they don't get
Sorry, bro.
loud. It's
Sorry,
not
bro.
loud. There's no
But it's
Shit's
because
energy
we
expensive out
whatsoever.
charge
there,
too much.
LRP.
Yes, bro. They charge too
Jersey's
much.
expensive, LRP. Jersey crazy expensive, man.
That was
You
that
know,
problem.
Unless they win and ain't
but
nobody trying to brave all that cold and pay all them prices, man.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Then you go home after a loss, man. Hell no. You sat in that cold weather to watch them
Facts. Getting
lose?
stuck in traffic. Yo, LRP, have you ever been around MetLife
yeah,
driving?
yeah, I've
So,
been to
okay, so
MetLife
you know
like 4
Route
times.
3 and all that, and, 17
It's been a minute. I
and
don't
all
remember
that.
the
It's
streets.
it's a mess. That highway's a mess when that stadium is unloading its people, bro. I'm telling you, it's a mess.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I know leaving that motherfucker or even getting in there, it was like one train. I don't know if they built any other train tracks since then,
You
but
probably no, you probably rode the train over from like wherever that.
it was from Hoboken. I went to Hoboken, you know what I
Okay,
mean, and parked there, and then drove and rode the train in. You know what I
okay,
mean? But even still, getting out of that motherfucker was terrible. One
I
train to
bet.
leave, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
no,
Everybody was gone by the time I left that one. I was like,
nobody
yo, this is
trying to deal
crazy.
with all that. It's gonna be a sea of green. Watch.
I ain't mind the traffic though, because everybody was gone. But even still, but no, I mean, what I've learned this past year and a half is that I hate going to football games. Period, because you can't do shit. The food, the prices for the food is crazy. You can't bring nothing in there. Man,
Off
I
the
went to
charts.
one. It's ridiculous. It's like terrorists. You know what I mean? They throw away the stuff in front of you, and they happy
Yeah.
about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck that. Going
Oh,
again, I'd rather watch
bro,
it on TV, bro. It's quiet as
No.
hell. I'd rather
That's a
watch it on
fact.
TV.
No,
I
that's
don't
a
like
fact.
going to no football game, man. It's a
That's a,
terrible experience, bro.
you know,
capitalism is a motherfucker, ain't it,
it
LRP?
is, bro. And, and,
Yeah.
and, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing for wrestling and everything else. You look at it on TV and you be like, damn, I wish I was there. That was an experience. But then
I
when you
don't
do
know more.
go, you know what I'm saying? When you do go and you do experience, you like, shoot, man, it's better to watch it at home. You get the commentary, you get the commercials, and you know what I mean? Like when you there, the commercials, you just sitting there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
the
just
only
Right,
feel
sitting
good.
there. You know
right.
what I mean? Like it's
I'll
just
say
different.
this:
You like, hold up.
tailgating is fun. If you go with a group of people where y'all just chilling in the state in the parking lot, grilling and all that, because MetLife has the TVs outside where you can watch the game, like the big old screens and shit. So
Yeah,
you
that
don't
shit
even
is
got to
whack
go
too.
in.
Yeah, that's
I
a
mean,
yeah.
hey, look, if you just warm or if you go when it's still warm out, you know. But I wouldn't be doing that shit in like November, December. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, more power to them. I talk about the fans and all that, but man, y'all
Hmm.
go ahead, go make noise. I'll yell in my house. That's fine.
At the TV, right?
For real, because it's a terrible experience. I'm gonna be out there all day. Got people half naked, can't even talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell is that all about. Why the hell you come to the game with your titties out without anybody saying hi? Like the fuck?
Crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They look
Shit.
at you. I said, like, what?
Look at
Why
me
you?
like I'm crazy.
Motherfucker.
Like you did wrong.
You
Right.
know what I
Like,
mean? I
it's
normally say hi to titties. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
you
man.
know, I like. You know what
I
I mean?
like titties.
We we love Giants today.
You know what I'm saying? You the one
Uh,
that
All the
came out there
titties.
like that. I'm single.
All
I'm
the
saying
titties.
hi.
all of them. You know what I'm saying? But just from the fantasy show, and definitely y'all look out for the fantasy update. Drop a video probably tomorrow, giving y'all what's going on in the Shakes Fantasy League and the ABSN Fantasy Leagues and all that good stuff, man. So I'm definitely gonna update y'all coming up tomorrow. If not, it'll definitely be out on Wednesday. But yeah, man, like
Oh, fantasy, bro. I'm probably losing.
crazy, bro. We love Giant
I
today,
know I
so
beat whoever I was playing last week, this past week.
Oh, Pat.
Was it you,
Pat, what
Shakes?
my
I
ass?
think it was you, Shakes,
no,
wasn't it you?
no.
You
What
sure?
in the Shakes League? Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Shakes League, I won.
Who's the
I
person who got
had
the
to.
Raven stuff on their
It's
icon?
probably King Pope. Yeah, I needed you to do that.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
great job,
He
great
went
job.
down.
I needed that.
He went down.
That made me. I think I got the sixth seed right now currently because of that. Because of that. So thank you, buddy. But
Hmm.
yeah, man. Shit, man. It's been an interesting fantasy football season
Man,
this
who you
year, and
telling?
I've been mad that I haven't been giving y'all the weekly updates. But y'all definitely stay tuned because I'm gonna give y'all everything that went on this year
Oh, we
in this
live
next
now.
video. You know what I'm saying? This next
Little
video, I'm gonna give
hiatus
y'all
is over with.
everything.
You know what I
So
mean?
y'all gonna know who beat who, pause, and all that good stuff, and what's the records and all that. So, and then I think we got like 4 weeks left of the joint. So, if this the time you gotta win to get up in. Pause. You gotta win to get up in. Yeah,
You know what I
man. So,
mean?
definitely interested in fantasy. So y'all stay tuned for that. And I'm
Ooh.
definitely going to do another SME this week. So y'all stay tuned for that as well. That's
Go a
on
little in depth
Giants. We're
against
going to
those
have some
Green Bay
more there.
Packers.
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
definitely going to have a few more that's on Giants. So y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. Yeah, I mean, Shakes Montana Entertainment on YouTube. But anything, we're going to go on closing statements now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get up out of here about damn near 12 o'clock. And what is it, like 11 for you, LLP?
Yeah, man. Shit, I still got on my work clothes. So
Yeah,
yeah, that sounds about right.
uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Sound
Close
about
Putting
right.
in
statement.
work.
Go ahead, Ghost Dog. We'll start off with you. What you got for the
Oh.
people?
LRP, remember a couple of weeks ago, man, I told you this season was going to be a slog way back when?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we halfway there. Still like 7 weeks to go. So, right, give or take. Right, yeah, 7 weeks.
You're right.
Well, so
Yes, definitely.
still a little bit of ways to go, man. In the meantime, just stay tapped and tuned in. You already know. Subscribe to Aboriginal Sports Network. Got plenty of content for all your sports desires. If you haven't done so already, Shakes already told you. Go over, have it over there at Shakes Montana Entertainment. Same thing with Ghost Dogs Big Talk. And stay tuned for some more of That's Our Giants.
Ghost Dog. Appreciate you, man. Shake
Yes,
Squad.
sir.
Shouts to
Salute.
Mosley and all the rest of them in the chat.
Yo, did we give him the ranks yet? The ranks gang? We got it popping
Nah,
in. Yeah, we got to get
none of that yet.
Iman. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Yeah, I mean,
Mosey
everybody
need
in the
one.
comment section, y'all all Shake Squad now. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so definitely gonna get y'all the rents. Yeah, I mean, get all that prepared.
Ranks
Try
gang.
and get back in there. Yeah, I mean, we trying to get everything back in order and shit over here. But definitely, man. I think Imam Perry said Jacobs fumbled and won his fantasy game. So shouts to Imam Perry on the victory over there, wherever his fantasy league is. Um, like I said, we definitely going to discuss this fantasy football shit. It's a lot that's been going on in our league, so I'm definitely going to inform y'all. But LRP, what you got, brother?
And I appreciate y'all. This was much needed, much needed. So salute, and I appreciate the Aboriginal Sports Network and Shakes Montana Entertainment for bringing me on and allowing me to chop it up about things that happened today. New York Giants have turned the page on their 4 year head coach, and you know, like I said, I'm ecstatic about the move. Ecstatic about the future. No, nobody's like everybody say. Nobody's celebrating. Nobody losing their job, but they'll be fine. He'll be fine as far financially, and Miami's already being brought up for him. So Giants needed to move on. I'm happy that they did. I'm mad that they didn't get rid of Bowen as well. That should have been a combined package because I think it was what 170 coming into the game in the fourth quarter, or defense gave up that many points. That number has increased. The numbers in the fourth quarter has increased. So the fact that he wasn't along with them, disappointing, but whatever. Salute to everybody, all the Giants community and everybody. Enjoy. Our force is back. Although once this whole thing is complete, I wanted to say this on air and live. I will be done with anything 50 Cent, but I gotta finish the story. So I'm going to be watching Power Force, going to be watching Power Legacy, and Raising Canaan. But once that is
Hmm.
done, I'm done with him because dude got a show on Fox News Network, and that's just crazy to me. So
He
um,
been acting funny lately too.
yo, I think this shit was all a plan to get rid of Diddy and Jay. I know it's conspiracy LRP, but
Yo,
got
and
rid
don't he
of
got the
Diddy and
stuff
Jay.
going on in Shreveport, LA, whatever, the
Yeah, so you can do
movie
the same shit,
studios?
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't sound stand up at all. You know what I mean? I understand capitalism runs the world, but moral
Yeah.
code holds more
Cream get the
importance for
money.
me.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Rev, if you can get your money and hold your morals, then you're a stand up dude. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's a little sidebar, but just sick of people, sick of the hypocrites of this world. My closing statement ends with stop being hypocritical, even though that ain't gonna change. But I guess the more you hear it, the more you'll probably think about it. Stop being hypocritical. Be good to people. Um, and hopefully the world will change. But y'all be good, be easy. Appreciate it as always. Y'all be safe.
LRP. All
Shit.
right. So off that, I want I want to address something he said, but not towards him though. But for those who saying, "Oh, I don't celebrate anybody losing their job," okay, I got a bone to pick with you, pause. You know what I mean? Because let's say you hire an electrician and for 2 weeks you still don't have electricity. Do you keep him on the job? Or are you going to fire him? I think you're going to fire him. If it lasts 2 months, maybe 2 years. Either way, you're not getting the service that you pay for, right? I think you're going to fire him. Let's go down to a little more, little scale. If I go to McDonald's, if you go to McDonald's and you order a burger and you never get your burger, you don't want that guy fired? You just paid for your burger and you never get it? And you hungry as fuck, bro? And you'll never get your burger? You don't want that guy fired? Oh, he can keep his job. He good because I don't want people to lose their jobs, right? No, I want people to do their job. If you do your job and do it correctly, there is no need for you to be fired, right? So that's my response to that. Okay? I I don't care about a person losing their job if they're not doing it correctly. If you're not doing your job correctly, what the hell would I hire you for? You got to go. Okay? If I put the trash out and the trash man don't take my trash, I think I want that trash man fired because now
What am I paying the trash bill
you
for?
know what I'm saying? What am I doing here? So again, if you do your job correctly, there's no need for you to be fired. So that is why he is fired. That is why anybody in any profession gets fired. Okay? Or they do some bull crap that they need to be fired for, right? But my thing is, I don't feel sorry for you. Okay? You got paid your money to do a job that you didn't even do correctly. I don't feel sorry for you, buddy. Not one bit. You sat there, got fat, went skinny, and got fat again. I ain't sorry for you. Alright? So, on that note, um, great episode, great day. It's a beautiful day.
Yes,
Beautiful day.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
PMS.
I feel like things are turning back around. So we
Thank God
had to get
Almighty.
y'all another That's on Giants. We back now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because now the Giants should be back. Now we should be back to the mantra that I had where I'm saying the drive for five. Because with this, that wasn't no drive for five. I don't know what the fuck this was. I really don't. I don't know what that was, but y'all wasn't winning. Y'all wasn't trying to win no championship.
I'm glad I wasn't talking to the internet these past few weeks. I would have probably been caught the attention of some people. I'm telling you, it was
Hey,
furious.
that's why everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. It was a
Mm.
reason why we ain't do no shows. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why you know what I mean?
Life
But
happens, man.
it
We gonna be
does.
back into it. That's just
We
all
be
I gotta
back
say
I
now.
was,
about that.
I know, I was
We
yelling
back.
at people as they was holding shows. I was like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?"
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You can't defend this
That's a
bull
fact.
crap.
At
For
all.
real.
What
You
we
can't
talking
do
about
it.
here? Why
Can't
are we
do it.
talking about this? Because it ain't no change happening, and all we doing is saying the same shit over and over again. This motherfucker is
Mm-hmm.
inept. This goddamn coach is inept.
Inept.
This
That's
coach
the
needs
key
to be
word.
fired. This coach sucks. Who else needs to go with him? That's all we was talking about. So anyway, now we got more substance to talk about now. We got a whole lot to go on, and we're back now for sure. So y'all stay tuned, and like I said, plenty of times in this show, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We out here, man. Um, Other than that, man, like you said, power. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with you with the whole shutting down on 50 Cent thing, because me and him, we cancers, you know what I'm saying? So I understand him. You know what I'm saying? I get him. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I have that petty level with me. Y'all
That
know
is
this.
crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? We see the same way, you know what I'm saying? We see the same colors. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna shut him down. But I it's a lot of things that's going on that I'm like, man, it's 50. I ain't even mad at him. It's just it's 50. You know what I'm saying? He petty dude, bro. But um just a real quick thing. Uh Max B coming home again. I know I mentioned that earlier, man, because I'm happy about it. I am really ecstatic about it. 16 years in the joint, and a lot of people that had kids back then, now they're teenagers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That don't even, they didn't even hear a Max B song before. You know what I'm saying? And that's a shame because um for this generation that they all listening to these guys, they all got it from Max B. Like they all got it from Max B. He was the originator. So welcome home, King. Um, I'm glad he's out, and I'm looking forward to hearing some music. But I mention all this to bring this up as he's still beefing with Jim Jones, or he's saying he want to squash it. Jim Jones is like he ain't trying to do all that, but yeah, I mean, eventually they need to go ahead and do that because it's good for the music, it's good for the hip hop, and it's good for the youth to see that, bro. Y'all grown ass men, y'all carrying on some bullshit that don't even need to be carried on. All right, yeah, I mean that shit happened 2006, bro. Yeah, I mean motherfuckers is. Yeah, I mean, had kids that's grown now, all right? Let that shit the fuck go, all right? So 50 still trolling Jim Jones and saying, yeah, I mean, he's mad that Max be home. That's the joint that I don't really like 50 doing. He's a troll though. Yeah, I mean, you gotta give it to him. Him and 6ix9ine is the best at it. I give him the greatest of all times on trolling. They are the troll kings, all right? But yeah, I mean,
They got a lot
still,
of things in common.
yeah, but shout outs to them, yeah, man. Yo,
Whack
six
ass
nine,
music is number one.
6ix9ine is crazy, bro.
Among other things, a lot of people. We
Among
gonna
other
Six
talk
nine
about
is
it.
crazy, bro.
whack ass shit.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, and
Fucking hip hop. That's
yeah,
rap.
it's crazy,
There you
it's
go.
crazy.
Don't
But
disrespect hip hop by putting them motherfuckers in hip hop category.
bro,
You already know you
Some
gonna
people
keep
about
my
to go
I
mouth
ain't
shut
say
off.
on that
hip
shit.
hop, bro.
Don't
I did
keep
not
that
say
shit.
hip hop.
Don't start. You trying to close the
I
show.
don't even I don't
Don't
even think
start, gonna
six
be
nine would
none.
call himself hip hop, bro. So yeah, I mean, but with that said, yeah, I mean, shout outs to them. They definitely troll kings. I'm giving them that. That's their crown, bro. But I'm trying to get up there with y'all though. I'm trying to get up there. I'm trying to troll too, bro. Y'all know how I do. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. We'll be back some more this week, and man, like we always say around this time, man. I ain't even gonna say the old saying, man, but like I'm gonna say here, the new saying is, shouts to the old crew, shouts to the new crew, and shouts to you. And we out here, man. Good night.
Peace.